Hi everybody! Today we are talking about Paul Auster, City of Glass. We will resume this book and then we will interact about it.
Yes, so what's the story of City of Glass? The story of City of Glass is about Daniel Quinn. Daniel Quinn is a writer that writes detective stories. One night he's going to have a phone call and they are asking for Paul Auster, the detective. Yes, Paul Auster, the same as the author of the book. And so Daniel Quinn says, no, it's not me. And but they will call again, and then he will say, yeah, I'm Paul Auster. So now the detective of the story will become Daniel Quinn. He's going to meet Peter Stillman, which is a man that was, when he was a child, he was locked in a room without light and so by his father. So his father was gone to jail, and now he's going to go out of the jail. So Peter Stillman wants Daniel Quinn / Paul Auster the detective to find his. We are not going to reveal anything more about the book because we want you to read it, because we recommend it. I loved this book.
Me too.
It's very good. So now we are going to make some questions to each other regarding the book.
Question number 1. As we have said in the beginning of this video, Quinn was called asking for Paul Auster. What's your reaction when you read it for the first time, Paul Auster?
Paul Auster. Yeah, Paul Auster as a character.
Yes.
I was like, this is really weird. Why is there a character that is called as the author? But then, as we've learned more things about Paul Auster, so now we know that it's something he really liked to play. There is another mention in this book that is the same as in his home life. There are other books from Paul Auster in which he used like the name of a character are the same letters as Auster or things like that. He really liked to play with this, and I think it's really original. I liked it. Okay, question number 2. Imagine. Okay, I have to say, in the story, Daniel Quinn had a wife and a son, and we know they are dead. Mm-hmm. This is at the beginning of the story, okay? But we don't know why. Why do you think they are dead?
Well, I think there was a terrible accident, car crash, when Quinn was just married with a child, a very, very young child, because he has something like 6 years or so, something like that. There was an accident, a car crash, and everybody was dead. But not Quinn.
It's interesting because for me it was also a car
crash. My question is related with your question because okay. It describes Quinn's life before the book, when he was with his family and his family was alive.
Okay, so we also know at the beginning of the story that Quinn, before when he is writing detective stories, he doesn't use his real name Daniel Quinn. But before, when his wife was alive, he was a poet and he used his real name. So for me it was really like the perfect life with your wife and your son and your writer, your poet, and everything is going well, and then one day your wife and your son die
in a car crash.
Yeah, in a car crash. And then your life changes completely. Okay, for a question, one thing you like and one thing you hated from this novel.
One thing I liked was the change of characters all the time, because it's really interesting when you see a character and you think, this name I read again. I read before this name, and you go, yes, it was this name. It's repeated all the time. And one thing that I hate in this book, I cannot tell you because it's from the end of the book. So
okay,
I will reveal you when you read the book.
So now we will say to you who must read this book and who mustn't. Who must read this book? Reason 1.
If you are bored about classical detective stories, this is your book.
If you like difficult stories with character mixed and things like that, this is your book.
If you love stories about things that are not what they seem to be, this is your book.
If you like absurd in the sense that there are things that are totally nonsense and it doesn't matter, this is your book.
You mustn't read this book if
If you like organized stories with a beginning, a problem, and a final, this is not your book.
If you don't like complicated plot, this is not your book.
If you don't like intertextuality, this is not your book.
If you're looking for a love story, this is not your book.
So we hope you enjoyed this video and that you will read this book because we really enjoyed it.
Yes.
I really think we are going to read more novels from Paul Auster. So remember to subscribe to our channel and to
like our video.
To like the video and to post some comments and to share the videos, all the things. And see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.